Crash Classes. Those who are watching our videos, please like and subscribe channel. Today we will discuss about the go-to statement. It is a unconditional decision making and branching control statement. It transfers the control from one part to another part in the program. That means from one statement to the part where the matching label is found. Where the matching label is found. You just see the syntax of what? Go to statement. This is go to, this is label, semicolon, some statements are there, then this is label, colon, and some statements also are there. Clear? Here you can see, I have already told the go to statement will transfer the control from one part to the other part where the matching label is found. Clear? This type of jump is called what? Forward jump. Clear? This go to statement generally breaks the normal flow of execution of C programming. So it is generally avoided in case of a structured programming language like C without such necessity. Clear? Another syntax of go to just C. Another syntax. This is label, colon, some statements are there, and go to statement is there, and some statements also present here. This type of jump is called backward jump. You can see this label is an identifier. That means any name you can give. This is user defined name you can give. But this go to is one word. Clear? There is no space between go and to. Clear? So when this statement will execute go to label, what will happen? Cursor will or control will transfer from this statement to the place where matching label is found. This is LABL. You can give any name, part 1 or any name you can give. Then when matching label is found, control will transfer to that part. And from that statement onwards, it will what? Execute all the statements. Here the control is transferring what? Forward direction. In forward direction. Clear? In forward direction. So this type of jump is called what? Forward jump. Clear? Here in this syntax you just see, when this go to label statement will execute, what will happen? Control will transfer from this place to here, because here the matching label is found. And from this statement onwards, it will execute all the statements. Clear? Now you can see, when from this statement onwards, all statement will execute. Again it will execute this go to label. Yes or no? So, one type of a loop will form if go to label statement will placed after this label. That means in case of backward jump, one loop will form. Yes. Now see one example. Clear? This is go to. Suppose in case of label, I am giving part 1. I can give any name. This is identifier. You can give any name, but this name should be one word. It should what? This identifier, you can give any name. and some statements are there. Clear? And after that part 1, this label is present and there will be column. Then some statements are there. This part 1 should obey the rules of identifier, naming the identifier. It should obey the naming of what? Identifier. Then this is one example of what? Forward jump. Same example of backward jump. You can give part 1 colon, some statements are there, then go to this part 1, then semicolon, some statements are there. Clear? You can see this type of jump is backward jump. Here one type of loop will be formed. Yes or no? Because this statement will execute after this, go to part 1 will execute, same it will go to this part 1, again statements will execute, one type of a loop will be formed. Clear? This label name, this label you can place anywhere in the program. This label or part 1 or this label you can place anywhere inside the program. Clear? When this go to label statement will execute, it will transfer to the place where the matching label is found. So label you can place anywhere in the program. There will be no problem. Maybe before the go to statement or after the go to statement. Clear? This is all about the go to statement. Today we stop here and in next video we discuss more about the C program. Thank you.